Hello there! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tatiana from 21 Kittens Art Studio.
Hello everyone, Tatiana here from 21 Kittens Art Studios. My setup looks different today because I have turned my desk, the one that I use for painting. It used to be like this and now it's like that. Now the reason I changed it is because the ceiling is not flat, it's on an angle, and the lights that we had installed they're like artificial skylights. I can turn them on off and then set the warmth as well and the brightness. And they also sit at an angle, so they don't sit straight like that, they sit like that. And I noticed that when I was painting this way, I would cast too much of a shadow on what I was doing, and I am noticing that this way I don't cast that much of a shadow on my work. But anyway, that is not what I wanted to talk to you about today. We are in July, and I think it was time to give you an update of the supplies that I've been using in my using up my old supplies challenge. Now, disclaimer, I used to call it use up my old supplies / low buy no buy challenge, but I'm taking out that low buy no buy part of the challenge because I have been buying stuff. So I'm not gonna lie, I have bought paper, I've bought some palettes. I want to get more paints. I still don't. I need to make a list of the colors that I need. Again, I feel like I'm going on a tangent. Right, so I want to show you how my watercolors have been progressing. Okay, so here I have my Cotman watercolors. You've already seen this box before. I have some more over here. And then I have these ones as well. They are all Cotmans. Except for this one, that is a handmade watercolor, indigo, and this one is the indigo by Van Gogh. So these two are not Cotmans, the rest are Cotmans, and here as well. So, can't remember last time how far I had used them up, but let's start with the large box. Okay, in case you haven't watched my previous videos, this is a box of 45 half pans that I bought in London over 10 years ago. And I also had I had two of these. The other one is stashed someplace else, and I still have the boxes. Like, these are some extra paints, not Cotmans. Well, I think the white ones are Cotmans, not these ones. So these paints have lasted me quite a lot. Like I mentioned, there were 45 pans. Many of them were doubles. Now, it doesn't have a list of all the colors that were included. Now you can see how empty it is. I have two of the Chinese white. I have one gamboge, the only one that I have actually. A cadmium orange hue, cadmium red pale hue, alizarin crimson I have two, one quinacridone magenta, and this is not original from this box. This one was gifted to me by a friend. I have my last yellow ochre, burnt sienna, ivory black. This is also an extra one that I got someplace else. This is the phthalo blue, the intense blue, and the same with this one. And then the viridian hue. Those are the only ones left here. Now, I bought this empty palette to bring to my watercolor classes because I didn't want to bring the large one. And slowly I have been filling them up with colors, and many of them are duplicated because those were the colors that I was using during class. But now I've been switching them around a bit, so I have put a cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, cobalt blue, sepia, raw umber, viridian hue, and this one is the raw sienna. And these are the ones that have been used at the same time as these ones. So the burnt umber, burnt sienna, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, ultramarine, and that's it. So what I do is, once I finish these ones up, I transfer the ones from here to here, which is what I did just before filming this video. I transferred the sap green that I had here over to here because I didn't have any more left. And the same with the yellow ochre. I was done with it, so I had an extra one here. I put it here, and this one came from the box. Okay, and now I have my current palette, so the one that I use for all my exercises. Now, some of the stuff that I put on my shop for sale is painted with this, but not all of it. I use mostly my my professional grade watercolors for that, and I have them in Winsor Newton, Schminke, and a few Sennelier as well in there. And yeah, I'm not gonna go through the colors again because I've done this before, and I'm guessing you're bored already of that. But some of the colors that I had listed here when I started transferring everything to use up have been used up, and there are no more of that one. So that would be, for instance, the brown Van Dyke. I only had the one, and that one is already used up. Yeah, the emerald green was the last one as well. That one was used up in 2026, so this year. And Hooker's Green Light is almost gone. It's practically gone. This is how they are at the moment. So as you can see, they are quite used up. And what I have been doing in order to go a bit faster is I have transferred many of the colors to these palettes. Okay, that's great. So they are looking a bit dirty because I've been playing around with them quite a lot. This is my lemon yellow, this is my cadmium yellow, this is my ochre, the burnt umber is over here. Then what else did I transfer? The colors that I'm seeing there. This is the sap green, this is the Hooker's Green Light. So that's the last one that is left there. This is a mix of whatever. And this is the ultramarine. Over here I have the indigo. This is Payne's Gray. And this is just a mix. Oops. This is a mix of Payne's Gray and green. And maybe something else there. So when I sit down... Oh yes, and I have this one as well. This is also a bit of a mix of this one, I think. I don't know, I've just been putting color in there. But yeah, what I do is, when I'm going to paint, I just pick these ones up. I re-wet them with my spray bottle, like so. These ones that are like quite dry in the plastic containers, I'll just put more water in them so that they will actually soak more. Yeah, like this one is quite dry. Haven't used it in a bit. And as you can see, they do reactivate quite quickly. It's quite evident here on the yellow. So yeah, basically that's what I do, and then I just start painting. So I think I have been quite good this year in using up my paints. I'm gonna have to look through my earlier footage to see how many of the colors I had left in this box and how far down these colors were. These are the ones that I've used up. I have used up one intense green, one emerald, one Hooker's dark, 3 sap greens. As you can see, I really like that color. Lemon yellow, cadmium yellow twice, the cadmium red pale. I can't, this one's the red pale or the, yeah, red pale. Burnt umber, Van Dyke brown, cerulean ×2, ultramarine ×2, yellow ochre, and then of course my 8 ml tube of Payne's Grey that I finished up a few months ago. And the last of it is sitting in here and here. So that's the last Payne's Grey that I have. Once that one is done, I'm going to switch over my professional one. I don't know if you like this type of videos when I'm showing you my paints. So let's see. Yeah, this is the one that I have. 5 ml one. Mr. Newton. And Hooper's Green I also have professional one. And using this up was so satisfying. I remember when I was like emptying it, like the last little drops onto the pan here and then into my little container. It just felt so good. It was like, oh yes, finally. Because these things, they last a long time. You would think, oh, 8 ml is not enough. You know, it's very tiny. But no, paint does go a very long way. And these are going to last me a lifetime. I mean, it's like 15 ml. And the tiny ones, these were my first set of super granulating. And they are tiny. I remember opening the box when I got them and thinking, oh my god, they're so tiny and so expensive and not even enough quantity and so on. I was a bit upsetty spaghetti. And no, they actually do last. A little goes a long way, and they have been, like I have been using them and I really like them. So these tubes are going to last so long. Like I said, this one was 8 ml and Payne's Grey is one of the colors that I really love using. I use it a lot in my paintings and it's been years, you know. I don't remember when I bought this though. I think I maybe have talked for a long time right now. I just wanted to share my my paints with you. That is all that I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to give you an update on the paints that I have been using and how much I have been using them, just to give you an idea as well. If you're also doing this challenge of using up your supplies and you're wondering why your paint isn't going down faster, it's not because you're not painting. It's because they go a long way. I've been going through my colors, I've been transferring them onto other containers so that they'll be easier to use. That way I can also paint larger. I know this video wasn't too long, I know I didn't show any paintings, but I will show you more paintings in the next videos. Like I said, I just wanted to update you on this. I am still doing this challenge. I am going to be using them until they are done. I was hoping to have used them up by the end of this year, but seeing that we are in July 2026 and I still have a decent amount left, I don't think I'll be done this year. Let's hope for 1 year. So let's hope for July 2027. Maybe by then I will come with a video saying, hey, I have finally used them up. Yay, yay me. I'll be so happy. But I don't know. Anyway, that is all that I wanted to share with you today. In case you were wondering how far I had come along in my using up my supplies challenge. If you are also doing a similar challenge, maybe you wanted to know how much paint one actually uses. And as you can see, it's, even though you use a lot, it's not a lot, you know. Paints do last a long time, so don't worry if you, like I said, if you're also doing the challenge and you're wondering why your paints aren't going down quicker, if that you're not using them up quicker. It's not because you're not painting, it's because these paints go a long way. I will do an update on what I have painted and all that at the end of the year, like I did last year. So if you would like to see an update on the papers that I have been using, do let me know in the comments down below, because I don't know if you really want to watch that or not. So I do have other ideas for other videos that will be coming soon, very soon. So I haven't put a priority on making a video about the paper that I have used so far. I know that this video was in my list of things that I wanted to do, like give you an update on the paints, also so that you knew that I was still doing my challenge. And like I mentioned before, I did stop doing the low buy no buy, even though I'm still trying not to just buy stuff willy-nilly, because I do want to use up the stuff that I have. And I have to be honest with you, there is some things that I've bought recently that I'm not using yet, because I still have my older supplies, you know. Like for instance, I bought a tube of cerulean schminke, and I haven't used it yet because I haven't done any professional work that would require the cerulean color, and I have used my cerulean for all the exercises and things that I'm doing here for myself or to show on videos, you know. So, and also I realized after I bought it that I already had a type of cerulean in a pan format, like a full pan. I need to be more mindful with what I buy, so I need to make a list of colors that I actually need. And then there were a few more that I also wanted to replenish. But yeah, and again, I've been talking for way too long. Apologies about that. So like I said, let me know in the comments below if you would like to see an update on the paper that I've been using, or if you can wait until the end of the year. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to put up a video at the end of the year with everything I've used. And yeah, for my next video, I still need to finish recording a few things. So it might take me about 2 weeks to upload it. But yeah, okay, I'm getting some messages and I need to shut up now. So, okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're new here. Thank you for leaving a comment. Thank you for liking the video. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, that you stay safe, that you stay away from that weird diarrhea bug that's been going on in the States. I'm so sorry. But yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and be kind to each other. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.